What's up, everybody? It's your boy Keenan. Welcome to today's third blog. Here to give you a preview of the ACC championship between number 13 Florida State and unranked Georgia Tech. Now, out of all the championship games this week, this is probably the least anticipated game that people are going to watch. Now, I need to talk about the Georgia Tech team, Yellow Jackets first. They're a 500 team at 6-6. Terrible performance overall this season, but they're still eligible to play for a bowl game, even though if they lose this game. Now, this can be an upset alert for Florida State, but everybody, including myself, highly doubts it. This should be an easy win for Florida State. Now, for Georgia Tech, they're led by quarterback Tevin Washington, who has 18 rushing touchdowns and just over 600 yards rushing to go along with 1,000 yards passing, 7 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Now, his top weapon was Orson Smith, who averages 9 yards per carry, but he is doubtful for today's game because he's been dealing with an ankle injury. He is most likely not going to be able to play in this matchup. Now, on the defensive side for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, who average a whopping 30 points allowed per game. Their best defender is Jeremiah Atachu, who has 8 sacks this season, which is 3rd in the ACC conference. That is the biggest threat for Florida State headed towards the defensive side. Now, the keys for this game for Georgia Tech, they're going to have to pound the rock effectively against that Florida State defense, and they're going to have to wear and tear that defense apart and control the time of possession in this matchup, meaning they're going to have to keep the ball away from the hands of E.J. Manuel and that offense, and that's going to be key for Georgia Tech in this matchup. Now, for Florida State, I just mentioned E.J. Manuel. He's having his best season yet as a senior, 22 touchdown passes and just 8 interceptions. He's been improving a lot over the course of his college football career. Now, he has a list of supporting cast around him, not spectacular players, but a good supporting cast overall. Now, he had a great running back behind him, and Chris Thompson averages over 6 yards per carry. He's a great speedster and a home run threat, but he's out for the remainder of the season. Had to deal with another devastating knee injury. That was a big loss for Florida State, but they still have a couple of good running backs behind them, one in particular in Devonta Freeman, who's actually 2nd in the team in rushing. And at the receiver positions, they have 2 good receivers, and Kelvin Benjamin and Rashad Green. Both of them have been a lot of help for E.J. Manuel in that passing attack. Now, for the defense, oh wow, they allow 15 points per game, one of the best defenses in college football, and they have a great defensive line and defensive ends. Bjorn Werner and Cornelius Carradone, both of them combined for 24 sacks this season, 1st and 2nd respectively in the ACC conference. Now, the secondary, they have a good secondary overall, led by LaMarcus Joyner and Tyler Hunter, who's actually one of the top interception players of the ACC conference. Tyler Hunter has a decent season supporting LaMarcus Joyner. Now, for Florida State, the keys in this game, they pretty much just have to watch out for the run and stick to their assignments and stopping that triple threat option threat that Georgia Tech has, and just watch out for the pass for the secondary players and Joyner and Hunter and the entire secondary. Just keep their eyes wide open, get ready when Georgia Tech throws out for a pass. Now, like I said earlier, this should be an easy win for Florida State. I'm going to have to go with the nose in this one, winning the ACC championship and making it to another BCS bowl game. This is a good Florida State team overall. Had a little bit of a disappointing season, but they could go off on the right foot, winning the ACC championship and redeeming themselves from last week's rivalry loss at Tallahassee to Florida. Now, next time I'm going to catch you guys is on Monday to give you a recap of the championship week in college football. Thank you for watching today's vlogs. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.